Tucker, for tea. Start session.
Please state your name.
Tucker, Philip T.
Confirm. All systems active.
Resume last editing session.
File open for editing.
Read back last sentence.
Most people have preconceptions about computers.
Continue. And the levels of skills needed to use them, full stop. Such beliefs are created through interpretations of evidence based on the success of using the system. Stop. Replace created with modified. Read it back from preconceptions.
Preconceptions about computers and the levels of skills needed to use them. Such beliefs are modified.
Despite some extravagant claims, today's speech recognizers are still a long way from performing this efficiently. Most can only recognize a limited set of words and are prone to errors. Faster and more reliable machines are being produced all the time, but the truly conversational computer remains for now in the realms of science fiction. Even the most sophisticated machines are easily outclassed by human speech processing. It is unlikely that machines will ever match this level of performance. However, some new devices are impressively reliable, and speech input is now a practical option for the right applications. The film shows the Digital Equipment Corporation's DEC voice in a number of applications and presents simple guidelines that will help in the design of speech systems. Traditional computer interaction involves the user sitting at the machine, entering commands and data manually, and monitoring their progress on a screen. Speech is different. With speech, the user can move about freely as information is transmitted and received through a headset. Hands and eyes are free to get on with the task.
Camera 2 on. And fade. 2.
Most devices need to be trained with examples of all the words to be used in the task.
3.
The acoustic patterns are analysed and stored as a standard template set. The recognizer works by comparing incoming words or phrases with this set
9.
and selecting the closest match.
3.
Therefore, it is essential that the templates are typical examples of how the words or phrases will sound during the task.
Camera 2.
Various problems can occur. For example, background noise will affect the speech signal, and this is likely to vary between the training environment
3.
and the task environment. Consequently, templates are likely to be more reliable if they are recorded in conditions as close as possible to their operational context. In a complex system, different portions of the task can be assigned to one of a range of possible interface devices. Speech is not suitable for all types of input. For example, if it is used to enter large amounts of data, users may find this tiring or boring, and this will affect their voice. As time goes on, the machine has trouble matching the input with the original templates.
Not recognized.
Although it is possible to update the templates during the task, fatigue or boredom will not always affect the voice in the same way, so upgrading the templates may not make much difference to reliability. A better approach would be to reduce the amount of speech input by perhaps limiting it to commands only and using the keypad to enter data.
Open file for data.
File open.
Also, speech should only be used for certain types of information. For example, human beings are accustomed to moving objects or recording their position manually, and can easily do this using a pointing device.
Up.
Attempts to do the same with spoken commands are far less successful.
Right. Stop. Up. Stop. Down. Stop.
If tasks are difficult to articulate verbally, speech should be avoided.
Stop. Right.
Many types of errors can occur. The machine may mistake one vocabulary item for another.
Create data file.
Delete file.
Or may pick up background speech or noise and attempt recognition.
No.
Not recognized. Please repeat.
People rapidly lose confidence in a system if errors can't be corrected quickly and simply. Some correction strategies can be confusing. This example shows a telephone-based information service.
Welcome to the Leisure Information Service. Please select 1 for sports results, 2 for cinema listings, or 3 for the television guide.
2.
Not recognized. Please try again.
Number 2.
Not recognized. Please try again.
Cinema.
Not recognized. Please try again.
Cinema.
Not recognized. Please try again.
After a number of mistakes, the system abandons attempts at recognition of specific words and simply accepts anything spoken after a menu item as an indication of the user's choice.
Please wait until you hear your desired selection, and then say yes. Do you want sports results?
No.
Welcome to the sports results service.
Obviously, better instructions on how to use the system would help, as could some technological refinements. For example, Deck Voice is capable of searching a speech signal for a particular word.
Welcome to the Leisure Information Service.
Could you tell me what's on at the cinema tonight, please?
The device scans the signal for the target words cinema, sport, and television, and ignores everything else.
Welcome to the Cinema Listing Service. We have information about the films showing at local...
This type of facility can make a system more flexible and natural to use, but can also make people think that the machine actually understands what they are saying. They may then start talking to the machine as if it were another person, and the dialogue will soon break down. Careful design of interfaces can overcome many of the problems that have been discussed, and speech technology can be utilised to produce practical, efficient and usable systems. Deck Voice supports speech recognition, synthesis and digitisation. This example shows how they can be combined to achieve a complex stock inspection task.
5, 4, 7, 6.
Product number 5476. Large terrarium. 3 items in stock, none on order.
Confirmed.
Message from sales manager.
Jane, these have been going pretty slow. Better just order a few for now.
Place order. 3.
Confirm order for 3 items.
Confirmed.
The unique properties of the auditory modality offer considerable potential for a wide range of practical applications. A set of guidelines has been developed which will help designers make initial decisions about when and how to use speech recognition. Clearly, more research is needed to make the most of the technology. Continuing collaboration between the Digital Equipment Corporation and the University of Wales will address the complex issues involved in speech system design and will, we believe, result in better performance and greater usability for systems of the future.